It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. Sorry it's been so long, but I had to well, I didn't have enough time to make a video, and well, I'm here in the flesh. No, I'm on screen, but hey, I'm in the flesh here, sure. And today I'm gonna be ranking all my CS:GO knives from top 5, not all of them, just the top 5 because there's a bunch. But before that, we gotta take a look at them all first. Let's do this. So the first knife we're going to be looking at today is the classic knife. Now this is a very nice one. It's based off the 1.6 and Source one, which I think is really cool because those were two really good games, and they were of the original Counter-Strike before this came out in 2012. And I got the rare Inspect and alright, next is the default T knife. Now this one's actually pretty cool. I'm not going to lie, it's very, very nice. It's looks really cool in game, but it's not the best. I prefer the CT knife, which we're actually going to get to right now. So this is the default T knife. Now this one's decent. I actually prefer this because it looks bigger and it looks cooler when you inspect it, and also when you stab someone. Now that might not sound very good, but hey. Now I actually do like this knife. Let's see if I get the rare pull-out animation. There we go. Now that was the rare pull-out animation. Actually didn't get it again. Now it's a very nice knife to inspect. It's really small, which I think is cool because. Next is the skeleton knife, and I just actually got the rare pull-out animation where you spin it around your fingers. That's the common one. Now this is actually a really cool knife, but you might be thinking that it's a newer knife. The newer knives are actually not that cool, but let me tell you that these newer knives actually grab my attention. They're actually really cool, especially this one. Now I do like it because there's a hole in it, and you know everything's good spinning in CS:GO. Next is the paracord knife. Now, I don't like this one. I just got the rare pull animation. I don't like this one as much. It's fine, though. It looks pretty cool because, you know, it's called a paracord knife because, you know, there's another horrible knife. It's called the survival knife. I thought that was a nomad knife. Now, the survival knife sucks because just look at it. There's like I don't know. I just hate it so bad. It's really, this is the bayonet. Now this one is a classic CS:GO knife. If you ever like played CS:GO or like know about it, you probably know about this one. Now this is a really, really cool. Like just look at that pull-out animation. It's so cool. The inspect animation's decent. It's a classic knife, and it just looks really nice in every way, shape, or form. Sorry, I can't talk. Next is the Bowie knife, and yes, it's pronounced Bowie. It is. It's not Bowie. But this, I love the. Now this one's decent. It's just kind of like, it's not really. It's a dagger, not really a knife, because it's way bigger than I expected. Honestly, it's just really big. So, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Here's another knife that you may know. Is the butterfly knife. Now this does look really nice and fade, gamma Doppler, every phase of Doppler, and I actually got the rare inspect animation. Let's see if they get the rare pullout. There we go. Now that was the rare one there, and it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Another favorite of mine, but it's a newer knife. Came out in like what 2015, and I was like, oh well, this is actually one of my favorite knives because look at that inspect animation. I don't know, it just looks really cool to me. Now this does look really good when you this looks really like good in Doppler and gamma Doppler. It actually looks good, really good in Sapphire, and yeah, that's that. It's all right. I mean, it's not too good. It's not too bad. Is the flip knife. Now the flip knife is a very, very nice knife because look at that. Now it looks only good in lore because lore is like the only one that looks good in, honestly, because the green handle and the orange blade, or actually yellow blade. Sorry. The ones I like, I'll put a picture of the flip knife up right now. And that's that. And yeah, that's that. That I kind of hate is the gut knife. Now, imagine a sausage. A sausage. Sorry, I can't talk today. I just can't. Imagine a hot dog with a blade on it. That's kind of what it is. It's really bad. Huntsman knife. Now, this is another bad one that I hate because just look at it. Look at that. Look at that pull animation. It sucks. It's ass. It's just so bad, bro. And also, the inspect animation sucks because of like how the knife looks. It looks like it'd just be a big survival knife, in my opinion. Good knife. The Karambit. Now, if you know CS:GO, you know about the Karambit. It's just one of those knives. Now, the Karambit is really nice. Now, the pull animation and the inspect animation is really cool. And actually, when you left click and right click, it also looks really nice. So I'm actually left clicking it right now, and this is what it looks like. And then the right click is like this. This is another classic knife, and is the M9 bayonet. Now everyone knows this. Again, if you know CS:GO, you know this one. And just look at that pull animation. So you flick it around, like on your hand, into the basic. Like the draw animation's sick. Look at that. Awesome. And it's like a counterpart to that. So it's kind of like the survival, like the gut knife and the huntsman, or the Karambit, or the talon, or the and the flip knife and the falchion knife. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like that. So that's pretty cool. Knife that I don't really like. It's fine. I don't really care, but it's the Nahava knife. Nahava knife. I think that's how you pronounce it. Now this does go really well in Black Pearl. It only goes well in Black Pearl. So yeah. Leto knife. Now this one's like really cool because look at that draw animation. That's pretty cool. Now I don't really like the look at my hand. It's like flicking. Now I don't really like the inspect talon, or the Karambit 2.0. So this is it's like a 1 in 5 chance for the rare one. Now I'm just holding down F, so it's gonna spin infinitely, and that's that. And that's really cool. And if you let go of F, it catches. You catch the knife. Next is the Ursus knife. The Ursus knife. Alright, you got the rare inspect animation. That's the rare. So that was the rare. We'd flick it up and catch it. That's the rare inspect pull out animation. And you spin it around your fingers. I mean, I don't really like this knife, but the blade does kind of look like a diamond. If I can just kind of look at that. Next is the butt plugs. I mean the shadow daggers. Now these ones are really nice actually, but I wouldn't prefer to use them. And you know, it's all right. It doesn't matter. They're pretty cool. So I actually won't be raking. Raking the fists. Oops. I actually won't be raking the fists. The spectral shivs, spectral sieve, or the golden knife. But yeah. So on my number 5 spot, I have the falchion knife. Now I actually love this knife because if I press F, look at that. It goes around your hand, and I just love that so much. And that's like another reason that it's like one of my favorites right now. And another 4 spot, we have the bayonet. Now, obviously the pull animation is really cool, and it's just a classic knife that you can't forget when ranking knives. Like this has to be in your like thing. Like it's no surprise that I'm using this right now. In the number 3 spot, we're gonna go with the butterfly knife. Now this is actually this was my favorite knife, my favorite CS:GO knife a while back, but I changed because I kind of like, it's like, you know, it's a good knife, but I want to take a look at these other knives. And yeah, that's pretty much why I chose that's why I chose this on my number 3 spot. At the number 2 spot, we have the Karambit, and what a surprise! 3700K chose the Karambit at its number 2. But a lot of people are like, why didn't you put butterfly knife at number 1 or Karambit at number 1? But there's one knife that really gets to me. And this is my all-time favorite knife, is the M9 bayonet. Now this one is amazing. amazing. It's an amazing knife. Just look at that pull animation. And so I'm left clicking right now and that looks cool. I don't know. It's just so cool. Like, it is a really nice knife. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. We're on our way to 100 subscribers, so make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.